out of curiosity, how many folks have heard of Women in Defense before or are members of Women in Defense? That's a great start. For those that aren't aware of what Women in Defense is, we are an organization that's an affiliate of NDIA, the National Defense Industrial Association. We're an organization that holds professional development and networking events for both men and women. About a third of our members are men, so we encourage all to participate. The wonderful thing about Women in Defense is you have the ability to participate in other chapter events, and you do have the benefit of, with us being an affiliate of NDIA, getting discounted rates for those NDIA events that are held. We have TSIS coming up here in June. We also, both the Space Coast and the Central Florida chapter are going to be co-hosting with the AFCEA, the CPAG, the Combined Professional Association Group Defense Forum Breakfast on February 20th. For those that are familiar with Central Florida Tech Grove, that's where that event will be. If you're interested in participating, we do have that flyer posted on our LinkedIn account, and feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Very excited to be here today. Ms. Jennifer Kennedy Ness, the president of the Space Coast chapter, will be coming up to discuss with you and present the award. How many members of the Space Coast chapter do we have? And Central Florida. And then we have Miss June, who's part of Greater Tampa Bay. So that's one of the unique things about Women in Defense across the state of Florida. We have the benefit of having 3 chapters in our state. We do work closely across the state on different events. So we're really excited about the opportunity to be here. Does anyone have any questions about Women in Defense? Yes, ma'am. We will make sure you get signed up. You do have the benefit of Women in Defense. With the Space Coast chapter, we are doing a chapter challenge. So if you enter the code, is it WIDSC, I believe, your membership will get added to that challenge that we have every year. Competition, friendly competition. We have 20 chapters for Women in Defense across the United States. You will be assigned to a chapter based on your zip code, but you do have the ability to add additional chapters to receive correspondence to participate if you do travel. Or the unique thing about Florida, we're pretty close, so you can participate in events across the state. They are rolling out some additional benefits if you do have children that are students, or you yourself are a student. They are going to be offering student discounts for memberships. That should be rolling out in the March and April timeframe. So we're really excited to get, with us having UCF and other colleges and universities here locally, get more people involved, especially at the collegiate level. Any additional questions? I'm glad she asked. Welcome to the family. Yes.
Why should somebody join?
Why? The question was, if you didn't hear, why should you join Women in Defense? It gives you the opportunity to work across the mission is to advance the defense industry through professional development opportunities, networking. It gives students that are involved with STEM the opportunity for internship opportunities and coaching and mentoring opportunities. They do, I think WIT has given over $1 million in WIT scholarships. So if you have students that are interested, definitely take a look at the national website, Women in Defense, and also the local websites, because all of the chapters give out scholarships in some way, shape, or form, whether it's to individuals or to support camps that are STEM related. So Plus, it's the win-win benefit of you having the opportunity to have access to the NDIA events as well. All right, over to you, Miss Jennifer.
Coming to the stage, we have Ms. Jennifer Kennedy Ness. She brings more than 2 decades of successful engagement as a government acquisition strategist, public policy advisor, and national security industry leader. As founder and president of Kennedy Solutions Group, she guides organizations in procurement policy, acquisition strategy, compliance, and market positioning, while structuring high-impact partnerships that strengthen the defense industrial base. Jennifer serves in national leadership roles across several industry associations, advising on policy development, small business competitiveness, and mission-driven collaboration. A trusted subject matter expert, Jennifer serves in national leadership roles with Women in Defense, Space Coast Chapter President, AFCEA, Space Coast Community Liaison Officer, Women Impacting Public Policy, Leadership Advisory Council, National Defense Industrial Association member, and the International Stability Operations Association Small Business Committee co-chair. All organizations that you should look up and join. Jennifer?
Thank you. Thank you for that kind introduction. Good evening. I know we're surrounded by a couple bars here and there's some drinking that's going on, but there's also a great recognition to be had this evening. I have distinct honor of delivering this award this evening, but I'd like to share a little bit about WID and what WID means to me. I first went into a bowling alley in Detroit, Michigan, and was joined by a bunch of women, part of WID, from the Army Contracting Command Center. And in my time, when I was supporting ACC, I had never seen so many women before in my life in that bowling alley. And so I signed up as a member of WID. And those friends are my colleagues and friends today, lifelong friends. And so when I found myself on the Space Coast for mission, I went to go find WID. And at WID, I found a real estate agent who is one of my best friends, who helped me find a house when I moved to the Space Coast. And then I needed a banker. So I found a banker at WID. And we also find young ladies like Miss Marley Peters, I'm going to call out right now, the brightest in a career fair atmosphere. And that same day, she found WID, she found her career, and I found a friend. So thank you, Marley. And she is our communications director, because we recruited her. And we also found through Central Florida, Greater Tampa Bay, the colleagues and the friends that are all joined. So that's what WID means to me. But at a higher level, when I support national security, I'm third generation contractor. So when I came home and I told my grandfather I wanted to join the Army, he said, no, go find something else to do. So when I came home and said I want to join the police academy, I didn't ask, I did it first. My grandfather, my dad, my uncle, they all worked in national security. And so throughout my career, what I found to be able to support was the rooms that I needed to be able to stand in. But at the end of the day, what our underlying mission is, we raise funds for scholarships to make that possible for others. And then the overlining chapter of what we do is we put on events for professional development, business development. Last year, we were challenged with the Space Coast Contracting Summit, and we knew that we couldn't do it by ourselves, so we went to those folks in those different chapters to bring that together. And we had great success. We sold out that event, and we look to do it again in 26. Some of the other events that Christy mentioned, where we collaborate in the Florida, there's other collaboration around the nation that you can do. We have 20 chapters. So while you may live somewhere, you may point somewhere else, that would be your secondary chapter. We encourage you to get involved. Our booth is right around the corner, and our membership QR codes are out. We have great swag, and we have a raffle basket. I know you may not want to go to the beach today, but we do have a beach basket, so maybe that's something you can take home. A lot of literature to be offered. Now at this time, I have the distinct honor the Women in Defense Academic Excellence and National Security Award honors individuals whose leadership in education strengthens our nation's security, enterprise, and prepares the next generation to meet complex and evolving challenges across defense, space, and emerging domains. This award was made possible through the generous support of Katana, and it was developed on the Space Coast through that collaboration with innovation, mission leadership, and the future of space and national security. This year's recipient exemplifies the impact of academic excellence aligned with real-world mission needs. Through her work at Vertex, Ms. Samantha Miles has advanced national security by championing scholarship, mentorship, and collaboration across all industry. Her leadership helps ensure the innovation of the space domain is matched with strategic insight, ethical responsibility, and workforce readiness. It is with great pride that the Women in Defense presents the Academic Excellence and National Security Award to Sam Miles. You got to get your award.
Oh, it's beautiful. Of course it is. You made it.
I'm going to pass this to you. And then
All right, sounds good. No, you're totally fine. Well, I'm very humbled and very honored to receive this award, and it's certainly not.
customer was a member of Groundswell 8 years ago, Tomahawk Robotics, for anyone that knows. At the time, we weren't a member of Groundswell, which was interesting, and then a couple years later, we finally joined. But our entire history has been all about bringing together the community and looking for community partnerships and trying to manufacture and build and engineer things with a local source, being very sustainable, looking for community partners. So a little bit about our company. We are an engineering, product design, and development company that focuses on electromechanical systems development, integrated engineering solutions provider, as well as ruggedization of commercialized products. So if you know anyone that is looking for new or improved products, we love aesthetics. So I'm glad that you said you liked it. So yeah, one of our engineers, Christine Breilich, designed that for you. So you'll have to tell her you like it. But yeah, so we love aesthetics, and we look forward to every new product that we do. We want to make sure that it's aesthetically pleasing, it's very user-friendly, it's something that doesn't require a user manual, and is something that actually the end user will love and does a high-tech, high-function product. So if you're looking for that, please let me know, and otherwise give it back to Jennifer. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. All right. And can I ask if we could just go back a couple slides there? I want to be able to recognize our team. We are 100% volunteer. If you all have any time you want to volunteer, come find one of us. We'll find some work for you. So this is Central Florida chapter, Ms. Christy Evans as the president, and then the rest of the team there on the next slide. Oh, I have control. Oh, wow. Look at this. Okay. So here's the rest of the team on Central Florida. And we do operate on a fiscal year with our term. And then Space Coast, our team here. So we're all elected officials, volunteer in the arena. I do want to, we're just at time here, but I just want to pass the mic over to Miss June. She's with Greater Tampa Bay. She's going to share a little bit about her chapter, her initiatives. Hi, friend. And then her events. And we'll close out there. Thank you so much, and thank you for supporting WID. Congratulations, Sam Miles.
Congratulations again, Samantha Miles. My name is June White, and I am the Membership Director of Greater Tampa Bay. And just to let you know about our upcoming events, we have a monthly luncheon every third Thursday of each month, and for February is going to be Dr. Shane Smith. And we also have a volunteer event in February. It's a Habitat for Humanity. So this year we have a full lineup of events for this year. So if you want to know more, please be sure to follow us on LinkedIn, or feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn. Thank you.
All right, and again, our booth is right over here to the right, so please check out the membership marketing material that we have, and then all 3 chapters. Thank you again.